Hello, my lovely Leos. How you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. Yes, I didn't get your monthlies out last week. Shall I tell you why? Because I was travelling across Europe on a massive motorbike. I did 1,500 kilometres in 3 days. It was mad. It was mad, but also absolutely brilliant. Saw some amazing bits of nature and had some lovely roads to drive down and on this big motorbike, absolute big cruiser. Absolutely lovely thing it was. So your monthly readings will be coming out on the collective on Sunday, and the your readings will be coming out Monday. We also then have the eclipse readings of the lunar eclipse readings, and then you're going to have your weeklies as well. So welcome to the Astroflower, and it's going to be a busy time over the next 10 days. Loads of different readings coming out. I hope you have a lovely reading today. I'm sure you will do, Leo. You're coming into your autumn period as well, so this period to sort of things may just start slowing down. It depends on when your birthday is, but it's mainly I would have thought the end of May, June. That's June through to July, right up to your birthday season, where you're going to be a little bit more sort of reflective over the last year and what you want to be doing in the future. But we may see a little bit of a slowdown this week for you. Let's just see what's going on. Welcome to the Astroflower. I hope you have a lovely reading. Ten of Pentacles, obviously not slowing down. There you go. Ten of Pentacles, abundance, but it's also revealing things. When you get abundance, all of a sudden people change characters, don't they? When someone, imagine if you won the lottery, do you imagine the characters of the people that would change around you? People do change. So it might reveal sort of things around you as well. But at the moment here, what I'm getting off here is it's almost as if like you've done the work, the background work, and all of a sudden you're now in a position where it's time to take a leap of faith and trust that work that you've done. And it's going to bring you, by the looks of it, the overall energies there is trying to bring those abundance to you. Within your relationship side, your karmic message here is all about happiness. Make sure anything you do in relationships are fun. Try to leave out the practicalities of life and enjoy. Throw caution to the wind this week on your relationship side, which seems like, because you've got that abundance card with you. You've almost got like a lot of credit coming up for you, and make sure your karmic message here is fun should be your guiding star. It's also sort of saying here that it's like there's like sunlight is a good antiseptic. You know what I mean? To shine light on something is a good way of sort of seeing things. There's a little bit of that actually into it, and that could well be where things where you go for your happiness, and you might find someone trying to sort of pull you back from that. The universe is Page of Wands, a learning curve, a process of learning about your passions. I think I've said this for you over the last 2 or 3 weeks, actually. I think I've mentioned it before. It's learning about your passions, just chucking your passions in various different directions and seeing what sort of comes back and what sort of benefits you get from it and how it sort of interacts with you, how it provokes things within the relationships around you. If you start, let's say you were passionate about, photography or art or something like that. If you were passionate about that and you brought it into your relationships and your relationship around you, you'll see if the other people are passionate about the same things, and it will shed light on the situation. And maybe it's your happiness that should be the driving thing to understand things. As I said, you've done this good quality work. Rely on this good quality work, because your guides here are sort of saying, we know this, we own this. You should feel almost like you're the king of the castle in regards to your relationships. If you use happiness as your guide and you throw your passions around, your guides here are going to sort of interject in your life, and they're going to, through coincidences within your relationships, you're going to find your righteous place, and also a lot of respect from the people that is around you, as much as the respect that you will be giving them. That's what it seems like. And this is where you guys are trying to create a lot of respect and righteous place within your relationships through your karmic message, which is that happiness thing. We are going to be clarifying with the White Witch Tarot, so we'll go through that. The Hangman is seeing things in a different way. This is where I'm sort of saying caution to the wind. I think there's a good idea for that. And learning about your passions here through your happiness. I'm just kind of going, why not? Let's try that. Let's see what skydiving's like. It may not be your thing, but it may be your partner's thing. And doing that sort of thing, and exploring the happiness of yourself and also the happiness of others, I think is going to set you up in a way where you're going to see things completely differently. And maybe it's a case of approaching your relationships in a different way, which is going to bring you that sort of respect, basically. Being a lot more sort of open about it all and enjoying it, basically, this week. Let's just see what's going on your material side. Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely brilliant. This is abundance through understanding of assurance through common sense knowledge, as it were. Natural knowledge, logical knowledge, and logically doing things. And this is what your abundance is going to give you within your job, your business, or your projects. If you're looking for a job, this is the moment to emphasize your very practical, logical skills that you have if you're going for a job. If you're in a job, it's basically knowing you're doing right, or knowing what you're doing is the right way or the best way in it. And it's comes from a very natural, logical place, common sense place. That's what relying on your common sense is going to be really good for you this week. And we got the Queen of Cups. Whatever it is, it's not gender specific, but there is a difference between female energy and male energy. I teach it a lot on my workshops. And this is obviously a lot of feminine energy, and feminine energy is very sociable. It's very wide, as it were, as an energy vibration. It connects to a lot of different things in a lot of different areas. And the Queen of Cups here is all about connecting your emotions through that common sense logic to actually, the universe is here sort of saying, if you get your emotions going on this common sense emotions and being really focused on one thing at a time and really putting your passions and your emotions into one thing at a time, all of a sudden things are going to be this is how you're going to know the common sense out of it all. You're going to get some good returns from it. And the universe is trying to encourage you to sort of like really be enthusiastic about every stage of everything. Your guys here have given you this fair exchange. So basically they're protecting your backside. That's what they're sort of saying here. They're sort of saying that, so it's the six of Pentacles. Yeah. The fair exchange is exactly what it is. So you are keeping 3 pentacles. You're giving 1 pentacle like charity to certain parts of your job, your business, to people that are just kind of going, well, look, you're not doing the work, but I'm not gonna douse. I'm not gonna rain on your parade, as it were. But also, you're choosing to invest 2 pentacles in someone who's doing the good work, who deserves it. And I think this comes out through this common sense, and it becomes really obvious where you should be going. And this is what's going to bring in that abundance to you. Let's just see what's going on with that. 5 of Swords. Sorry, I had the pack upside down. 5 of Swords. So through your, if you get into this fair exchange, you don't have to justify it. Don't get into conflict or conversations or situations within your job, your business, and your projects that doesn't really bring you any favors. There's no point winning it, and you just got to, that side of it, listen to those guides there that sort of influence the conversation that is within you. So as you go forward, you're gonna hear that little voice sort of saying, "Don't bother, it's not worth it. Don't get involved, it's not worth it." And that's what that common sense understanding is there. That natural progression, of logical sort of progression in the material world. That's what you're looking for, where you can be enthusiastic about situations and you choose the situations you've got to be enthusiastic about, and you ignore the situations, or you walk away from the situations that are just causing you headache, that are not worth winning. Okay? I think that's what your guides are trying to help you out there in that conversation that is within you. And what's it going to be getting to? Everyone's getting this card at the moment. Three of Pentacles, good quality work. This is where you're going to get that respect. I think you're going to be recognized for the good quality work you do. But the best thing about your good quality work is that you're going to be pulling people who do good quality work that is what you need in your life. And this could be as much on the relationship side as much as on the financial side. So these people do good quality work that you need, and they need the good quality work that you do. And this is where the fair exchange comes in. But you need to set yourself, and on your financial side, you really need that common sense to be going. On your material, on your relationship side, you need your happiness to be your guide. And it will shine lights on the future. With the Ten of Pentacles, you get the King of Pentacles. The abundance through mechanical knowledge of how things go. So if I watch this movie, I know I'm going to enjoy it. That's what it's like, the King of Pentacles. And it plays quite nicely with the Queen of Pentacles here. But I think this abundance, what is coming into, it's almost as if like, yeah, it's deserved. Well, this side we got the Queens, and this side we got the Kings. Because we got the King of Cups now, which was now reflecting this. King of Pentacles, which is reflecting this. So, happiness, the King of Cups, it's going to be plain sailing. Throwing caution to the wind is going to make you, it's just going to be so easy for you if you just allow yourself to let go a little bit and enjoy yourself. It's going to build a lot of respect for you this week. For the Page of Wands, you get the Ace of Wands, out with the old and in with the new. Inspiring ideas within your relationships, passionate ideas that come out of nowhere, really, that just come into you and sort of saying, hey, how about we do a skydive? That sort of thing, you know, and allowing those sort of passions to happen within you and exploring, you know, this is what the Ace of Wands is all about, sort of exploring those sort of new avenues, new sort of passionate victories with you. And that's what the Page of Wands is doing. With the Six of Wands, you get the Knight of Swords. The moment you have your righteous place, and that's what the Six of Wands is all about, you've earned it, you've earned the success, you're going to shine a lot of light on you, as it were, but also it's going to spark a real sense of what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's a crusade. It's going to feel like a crusade within your relationships. Just kind of going, let's go ahead and do it. How are you going to see things differently? Well, you got the Hierophant, which is also a brilliant card about your dreams and aspirations here, and your happiness as well. The Hierophant is very much like the King of Pentacles in a way. And it's through learning and understanding the Hierophant can actually obtain your dreams and desires, basically. And using that sort of very practical aspect of you, that King of Pentacles will be really good. And all of a sudden, you're going to know how to you're going to learn different ways in which to provoke your happiness. And that's what the Hangman's all about. Looking at doing things differently, throwing caution to the wind, doing a skydive, who knows? Let's see what's going on in your financial side. We get the Ace of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is a bright ideas that come out of the blue, very in tune with the Ace of Wands here on that side. If it's working on one side, it's working on the other. You're having what is I would call an Indian summer, a late spurt of energy that's coming through your system before you go into your autumn period. And this is where you're getting a lot of opportunities here, which are going to breed into good quality work at the end. I would seize on these opportunities, and it comes out of logical common sense. The Queen of Cups is where you're getting enthusiastic about things, but then it's going to provoke. The High Priestess is about learning. It's very much like the Hierophant. but it's the other side. And it's that high priestess is learning that intuition, learning to use energy. So the Hierophant is all about learning sort of what physical things give me my happiness, and the High Priestess is how do I energetically, mentally put things into play in order to get my happiness. And this is what's going to be through your emotions of how you put yourself into passionate into certain things within your life. It's going to give you that intuition to give you those victories and those abundance, and also the recognition and the good quality work in harmony with other people. Five of Wands. This is learning about being the best example of yourself. You could have also to do with conflict because we've got the Five of Swords up there. I think here with this fair exchange, so like let's just say I was going to give someone 2 pentacles and I only gave the other person 1 pentacle. The other person who only got 1 pentacle might kind of go, why'd you give me that? You know, and that's a conflict that I don't have to explain to you why I gave you 1 pentacle. That's just the way it is. You know, and that's the sort of attitude I think you've got to take with that Five of Wands, basically. Learning that the fair exchange is a fair exchange because you've chose it to be. You know, and then we get the Three of Pentacles, which is leading into the Three of Pentacles there with that Five of Swords. If you walk away from those conflicts, you are going to be recognized for the good quality work that you've done and you're doing, and you will bring good quality work of other people into your life. And then you get the Knight of Wands, which is through this good quality work, it's going to drive another passionate direction for you in life. And all of a sudden, you're going to get that righteous path with that side here on your relationship side with the Knight of Swords. You're going to feel like you're going off on a crusade. And this is very similar to sort of thing as well, but it's much more within the rhythm of the sort of life. This is a call to a mission, and this is actually sort of like going on that mission, but putting the passion into that, or conviction into that mission there. It looks like a really, really solid, productive week for you. Certain different ways in which you can approach life is going to make you get the best out of it. And that common sense thing and the way you sort of take yourself away from any conflict is actually going to make you stand out head and shoulders above the rest. There you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you got the best out of this reading. It'd be beautiful if you subscribed and everything like that and showing support for this channel. It'd be absolutely brilliant. Don't forget, I've got the monthly readings coming out on Sunday and Monday, and also the eclipse reading coming out next week as well. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.